Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. I am Mahfuz Rahman, lecturer, Department of ICT. So I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. And I know you already staying at your home, and the instruction what we give you at our WhatsApp group. Please follow all those instructions and keep yourself updated with our regular study plan. By the end of the video, what you will have: what is biometrics, classification of biometrics, in details we will talk about advantage and disadvantages of biometrics, and so on. So let's start my video. Biometrics. Bio means life and metric means measure. So biometric means the technology measures and analyzes biological data. So biometric is such a technology that is used to identify individuals uniquely based on physiological and behavioral characteristics, so that we can identify such a person in an unique phase. It can't be anyone else. The data will be unique. So what we have in my next slide: biometrics, physiological and behavioral. We have two types. In physiological, we have face, fingerprint, hand, iris, and retina scan and DNA. In behavioral part, we have three options like keystroke. We can check signature and voice. Now I am going with details. At first, I am going to talk about fingerprint recognition. It is the most known and used biometrics solution to authenticate a pupil on biometric systems. The reason for it to being so popular are there are 10 available sources of biometric and the ease of acquisition. Fingerprint is one of the oldest and most popular recognition technique. Every person has a unique fingerprint which is composed of ridges, grooves, and the direction of lines what he have on his or her fingerprint. There are three basic patterns of these ridges, namely we can say arc, loop, and hour. The uniqueness of fingerprint is determined by these features, as well as its a miniature feature such as bifurcation, spot, and ridge endings, so that we can find out someone's fingerprint very nicely. We can precisely, ultimately we can take a decision or uniquely find out who it is. Then we have hand geometry recognition system. It includes measuring the length and width of the palm, surface area, length and position of fingers, and overall bone structure of the hand. A person's hand is unique and it can be used to identify a person from others. Hand geometry readers measures a user's hands along many dimensions and compare those measurements to the measurements stored in a file, so that we can identify a person in a unique way. That this hands geometry calculation is not available to others one's match. Next we have face recognition system. Facial recognition system is based on determining the shape and size and jaw of chin, shape and location of the eyes, eyebrows, nose, lips and cheekbones. So there are a lot of variables here in face recognition system. Today, with this face recognition system in process of biometric, we see in every sphere of your life, like when we are going to unlock a smartphone or any security system, we can usually use this face recognition system. This face recognition system, we can use eyes, eyebrows, nose, lips and cheekbones. This formats location and the jaw and chin and shape. In 2D facial scanner, start reading face geometry and recording it on the grid. The facial geometry is transferred to the database in the term of points. So these are the points you see, what I told you later. These are the points. These points will be matched what we have stored in our database, so that our database can identify this face is the user's face, not any other body's face. The comparison algorithm perform the face matching and come up with the results. Iris retina scan or iris recognition system, we can say. Iris recognition works on the basis of iris pattern in a human eye. This iris is the pigmented elastic tissue that has adjustable circular opening in the center. It controls the diameter of the pupil. In adult human, the texture of iris is stable throughout their lives. This iris pattern of left and right eyes are different, so that we can easily find out anybody who is different from others. The iris patterns and the colors change from the person to person. Nobody's color is matched with anybody. It's a unique. And we have retinal scanning system also. This is the second part of iris retina scan. Retina is the lining layer at the back of eyeball that covers 65% of the eyeball's inner surface. It contains photosensitive cells. Each person's retina is unique due to the complex network of blood vessels that supply the blood. It's completely unique. It is a reliable biometric as the retina pattern remains unchanged throughout the person's life, bearing the patterns of the persons having diabetes, glaucoma, or some degenerative disorders. It's a rare case. If someone have this sort of disorders or disability, so their retinal portion of eyes can be changed. Otherwise, it will be the unique form. Now we have DNA recognition system. DNA means what? It means deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is the genetic material found in the humans. Every human bearing identical twins is uniquely identifiable by the traits found in their DNA, which is located in the nucleus of the cell. DNA can be collected from any number of sources: blood, hair, fingernails, mouth swabs, blood stains, saliva, straws, and any number of other sources that has been attached to the body at some time. Now we have voice recognition system. From this part we are moved to behavioral recognition system. From this upper part, what of the topic we covered, that was from physiological. Now we'll move to behavioral. Voice recognition system. Voice and speech recognition are the two separate biometric mediates because they are dependent on the human voice. See a considerable amount of synergy. Both are contactless, software-based technologies, and such are counted among the most convenient biometric in regular use. Voice recognition, also commonly referred to a voice print, is the identification and authentication arm of vocal modalities. Basically, the way of speaking or some tones of voice, we can identify the changes from one person to another, like how someone speak like that, like the way he speak, or the scale he choose when he rise up or spoke up his voice as a higher part or lower part, or the variation. Next, we have signature verification system. The behavioral patterns include the changes in the timing of writing, pauses, pressure, direction of strokes, speed during the course of signing. It could be easy to duplicate graphical appearance of the signature, but it is not easy to imitate the signature with the same behavior the person shows while signing. Basically, anybody can copy someone's signature, but he or she can't copy his or hers the emotions when he signs a document in real time. This technology consists of a pen and a specialized writing tablet. Both are connected to a computer for template comparison and the verification. A high quality tablet can capture the behavioral traits such as speed, pressure, timing, while some persons are signing. So this is a very suitable portion, we can say, to verify someone's verification process by this signature verification system of biometric process. Then we have the last point, what we have, keystroke recognition system. The biometric analyzes the candidate's typing pattern, the rhythm and the speed of typing on a keyboard. It conflicts on a two specific system, its dwell time and the flight time measurement are used in a keystroke recognition. I will tell a little bit more. Basically, it's an interesting topic to learn. Keystroke recognition system in biometric process. Dwell time. It is the duration of time for which a key is pressed. And flight time. It is the time elapsed between the releasing a key and pressing the following keys. Basically, the gap between when I press A and B to type like AB. The gap between the two time, it's called flight time. So I hope you already learned the basics in biometric system, what we have in two process, physiological and behavioral. Now we'll move to see what are the advantages we can find out from biometrics. As biometrics is a machine-based automation system, it has no chance of partiality, so we can get exact safety, though primary cost is high and overall cost is low. Safety keys are not transferable because they are physical parts of the human body and it assures the highest safety. And here in biometrics, duplicity is impossible. No more forgotten or stolen passwords because your password is on your body, like on your hand, on your eyes, on your face. So many options you can store the password. Basically, your body and you are the password. You don't have to bother to remember any passwords anymore. Positive and accurate identification serves as a key that cannot be transferred, safe and user-friendly. These are the advantages what we have in biometrics. Now we'll discuss some little more on the disadvantages of biometrics. This system is based on biological features, so identification process may be a bit of slow in speed. It can be slow somehow in the portion when you have to just verify the data with your practical data to your software in your database copy of data. So it can be slower in a speed. Installation cost initially it's very high. It needs to train person to direct the full phase of operation. Data breaches. This is the main disadvantages of a biometric. Data breach. Biometric database can still be hacked. Tracking and data. Biometric devices like facial recognition system can be limit privacy for the users. If anybody can just hack the database, they can just ruin the privacy of the all users. Bias. Machine learning and algorithms must be very advanced to minimize the biometrics demographic bias. False positives and inaccuracy. False rejects and false accepts can still occur, preventing the select users from accessing system. These are the disadvantages what we have in biometrics. I hope you understand my today's videos and lectures. If you have any confusion or question, please do it at our WhatsApp group, and you can feel free to comment at my videos comment section. Again and again, I want to tell you a simple thing: please stay at home for your family safety. Allah Hafiz. This is Mahfuzur Rahman from Milestone College ICT department.